South Africans don't really hate Nigerians. Trust me when I say this. South Africans don't hate Nigerians. Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Sharon and I'm so excited to be back on this platform with another video. So today I'll be talking about something personal, talking about my cultural shock, the things that surprised me about living in South Africa as a Nigerian. Now, I traveled to South Africa in 2019, yes. That was the first time I went to South Africa, and since then a lot of people have been asking me questions like, Sharon, what's going on in South Africa? Like, what's happening? What's going on? What's different between South Africa and Nigeria? So in this video, I'll be talking about the things that surprised me, the things that shocked me about South Africa, or this I didn't know, the cultural shock I experienced as a Nigerian living in South Africa. Now, I would love to put this disclaimer that this is my personal experience and also my personal opinion, so it's not going to be the same for everyone. Our realities are different, and also this is not a video to criticize or condemn or try to judge any of the countries. So now that I've said that, let's get into the real business, okay? The first thing that shocked me about South Africa is the beauty of the country. Number one. So South Africa is so beautiful, guys. I've seen beauty, but this one is a discovery.
I've seen beauty before, but this is a discovery.
And I'm not talking about the infrastructure, the good roads, electricity and all of that. No, I feel like every country should have that. It's not like a luxury. Not forgetting that Nigeria has made us, feel like all this thing is a big deal. So yeah, it's not really about that. That one day. But the beauty I'm talking about is the natural beauty of the country. The country eschews this natural beauty effortlessly. Talking about the landscape, the mountains, vegetations, the topography of the entire place is so nice and so aesthetically pleasing. So yeah, I didn't really expect South Africa to be that beautiful, an African country to be that beautiful. So yes, I was so surprised and shocked to see that this place is really so nice and beautiful, and they don't even talk about it. They don't even appreciate it, or they don't see that they really have a very nice country. So yes, that was the first thing that really struck me about South Africa. Now the second one is the weather of the country. So they have winter, they have summer, they have spring, and I went during July 2019. That was like the peak winter period. My husband told me earlier, not like I didn't know, he told me earlier the Lagos airport to take my winter jacket with me in my carry-on so that when I get to South Africa I could wear it. But then I was wearing like a two-piece tracksuit, and it was kind of thick, so I told him, like, I'm already wearing something thick, what else do you want me to wear? Like, how cold could it possibly be in an African country? It's not the tropics. So my husband just ignored me, and when we went there, we landed. It was around 2 a.m. So it's very cold around that time, around 2 to 3 degrees. It was so cold, I was shaking. I started cursing at my husband, like, even though you should have insisted I take my winter jacket. So it was something that was really so shocking to me. I didn't expect an African country in the tropics to be that cold. The third thing that surprised me about South Africa is the language. South Africa has like 11 or 12 official languages, and everyone is allowed to speak any one of them at any official setting. So as a black person, someone will just walk up to you and start speaking any of those languages, and you'll be looking around. I'll be so confused, like I didn't expect people to to be speaking their language. This same way they speak on Twitter, they write out things in English and end it with Zulu or any of these languages. So it was something shocking to me, but I'm not condemning it. I think it's really a good thing, because I believe that every African should hold on to their culture, hold on to their language. So it's something nice. But as a foreigner, I was so lost most of the time. Like, sometimes in a bank, someone will come up and say something, and people will start doing one or two, and you'll be looking around so confused and lost. So especially when I went to Durban, KwaZulu-Natal, it was so crazy. Everyone is speaking Zulu, everyone is communicating with you. I had to even learn Sawubona, Onjani, and Nyapila just so I could get through. And also another thing about South Africa, some of their lingos when they are communicating is so different from Nigerians. Like, when they say something like must, they like saying must, you must do this, you must write your name. I went to a bank and someone like, you must write your name down here. I thought the person was coming off as aggressive. Like in Nigeria, when you're saying must, that means you're trying to force the person to do something. So I was like, why are you trying to force me to write down my name? Like, is it not kind of aggressive or rude? But I now realize that it is something that they like saying is just normal. They use it to replace should, or you should write your name. You should. They don't use should. They use must. You must do this. You must write your name, you must get it done. And also they like saying shame a lot as well. Shame. Oh, you're so cute, your daughter is so cute, shame. Oh, your hair is so nice, where do you get this from? I said Nigeria. They said, oh, shame. I said, what is there to be ashamed of? So also it was so different because shame, yeah, there is nothing to be pity someone, or there is nothing to be ashamed of. So when they say shame, they like saying shame like all the time. It's something that's so so different, and so different from where I come from, which is Nigeria. The thing again that surprised me about South Africa is the racial disparity. South Africa has 4 races. We have the black, which are the majority. We have the whites, we have the Indians, and the colored. And then we don't have the blacks down here and the whites up here when it comes to the distribution of wealth and the economic power. So it was something so obvious to me. I knew that South Africa is one of the most unequal societies in the world before coming, but then coming here and seeing it firsthand was something so surprising and shocking to me at the same time. And it's sad for me as a black person to see that the black people are the ones, doing the menial and unskilled jobs and stuff like that. Why? Living in the township, living in the slums, the shacks and all of that. Even when my mother-in-law came to South Africa, she noticed it even the very first day. She was asking, why is it that it's only the black people walking around serving foods and all of that? So it's something that is so obvious. Like when you come in South Africa, you are going to see it. So yes, that was something so surprising and shocking to me in the country. The black community are also fighting and trying to, get up the economic ladder. They are studying, they are educating themselves and all of that. So I feel like very soon that things are going to be, better in the country for them, and I'm honestly rooting for them. I'm rooting for you guys. Next one is the general lifestyle in the country. Guys, South Africa is the real division of any money where I get and enjoyment. Like they love to enjoy themselves. There is this, easy breezy lifestyle that you see there, like compared to Nigeria where you have this societal pressure and hustling spirit, like you must make it, everybody is trying to get the bread, everybody is trying to buy Benz, marry, have a house and stuff like that. But here people don't really try to kill themselves trying to get the money and stuff like that. So yeah, that was also something different from where I come from. And also I noticed that life is relatively cheap and easy here, and things are not so overpriced. Food is cheap, going out to have fun is cheap. You don't have to break a bank before you can go out and have a nice time in a nice place. I remember when we went to one very fine dining, and when I went to this place, the place was so beautiful, and I was already scared. Like, if this place is Lagos, I know that you're 100k just drop it one side, and I'm someone so frugal. So I told my husband, come, let's go. I don't want us to spend this kind of money here. So at the end of the day, I noticed that the bill was not even more than 1,000 rand. But in Nigeria, they will use billion and give you there. So yeah, I noticed that things are not so overpriced. You can have a nice time, you can have fun time, you can have good time, and you don't have to break a bank, you don't have to kill yourself. So things are not so overpriced in South Africa compared to Nigeria, where they go use billing key when you go out. Like, you come back with an empty pocket and you just be depressed for the entire week because you just wanted to go out and have a little bit of fun. So yes, that is something also that is different, and something that surprised me about South Africa, that things are not overpriced, things are cheap and not too costly. So the next thing that surprised me about South Africa is the dressing. South Africans don't have a dress code. People just wear anything and go about their business. Like, nobody cares. Nobody's going to look at you 2 times. So, as someone from Nigeria, where we are conservative and, we like to check what someone is wearing, it was so surprising. Like, for me, for the first 1 month, I was behaving like a Nigerian auntie. I was like, why are you wearing this? Why are you putting on this kind of clothes? Stuff like that. But right now, I think I'm just indifferent. I don't even care anymore. You see high school girls wearing very skimpy clothes, and when when I mean skimpy, I mean this kind of Korean kind of skimpy clothes where you're going to show your thighs and all of that. So it was something shocking to me because in Nigeria, you can't wear this kind of thing and go out. Even your parents won't allow you to wear this kind of short clothes and go to school. And your teachers, you trust Nigerian teachers now. So it was something so shocking to me as a Nigerian that children wear very skimpy clothes to school and nobody or even the teachers don't even care. So I think it's part of their culture because South African traditional attire, their women are kind of unclad and nude. So they don't really attach that much importance to showing all your skin, your nakedness. They don't care. They don't even look at you too tight. So yes, compared to Nigeria where I come from, where we are this conservative society, when you're going to school, you have to wear a long skirt now, or at least the one that will touch your knees. You cannot show your thighs going to school and stuff like that. So yeah, it was something so different and surprising to me. Next one is the family system. In Nigeria, we have father, mother, children. Our family system, our family value is so strong. But in this place, I noticed that most people didn't grow up living with both parents. A lot of single parenting, a lot of absentee parenting and stuff like that. And then you notice that people give birth to kids so early in this country. Like, I don't think there is no big deal for someone to be pregnant and have kids even before marriage and stuff. Most people do it. Like, even school kids get pregnant, go to school with their pregnancy, give birth, keep them at home, stuff like that. So it's so common to see a lot of pregnant young girls, a lot of single mothers, a lot of single parenting in this country, and it's so different from where I come from, which is Nigeria. Being pregnant out of wedlock is already, people frown at it a lot in this country, but here it's so normal, it's so normal for them, and there's no big deal with it. So this is something that was also so shocking to me and surprising coming from Nigeria. The next thing is the women in the country. Yes, I know that everybody knows that South Africans are, beautiful women with beautiful bodies. That is what they are famed for. But then when I came to this country, I was so surprised to see also that South African women are, like the alpha female. Like they are so grounded, like they are the pillar of the society. They are so represented everywhere. They are the boss ladies. Like, I'm so proud of them. Like, when you go to the academia, the politics, banking, real estate, name it, there is no sector in society that you not see them. Like, they are very grounded. They are the executives, they are the head, they are leading in every part of these places. So this is something so surprising and so different from me, coming from Nigeria where the men are always the head, the men are the ones that are mostly in these big places, in these big positions in the society. Nigerian women are not so out there in all these sectors, and if they're out there, they are underrepresented and stuff. But in this country, the reverse is the case. The women are the one that everywhere they are dominating, and then the men are trying to climb up and fill these places. So it was something so different to me, and honestly, I'm so proud of the women, and I'm so proud. Like, they are the very alpha females. I think they are really so good. So the next thing that surprised me about South Africa is the fact that South Africans don't really hate Nigerians. Trust me when I say this. South Africans don't hate Nigerians. Yes, as a Nigerian coming to South Africa, everyone already knows that South Africa don't like Nigerians. Like, that's something that is ingrained in us. Like me, I fought with South Africans on Twitter. Like, we fight a lot during Big Brother Africa time. I fought with them, stuff like that, exchange words with them. So I've already had this notion in my head that South Africans hate Nigeria. Like, they can even kill me if they see me. So when I was going there, I was so cautious and all of that. And even when I go out, when people ask me, where are you from, or are you a foreigner, I don't want to answer. But then I started noticing that when I tell them I'm a Nigerian, their attitudes kind of change, and now I don't even get the energy I think they will give me, which is the hating energy. They'll start asking me questions about Nigeria. They'll kind of come close, become friendly, and start asking like, what about Davido, what about Whiskey, Burna Boy, I want to go to Lagos, stuff like that. So honestly, I don't think this is the energy you give someone that you hate when you see them face to face. So it was something so shocking to me that these people really don't hate me. I don't think when you hate someone, you want to ask them questions like this, try to be friends, try to be charming, ask them about their country and all of that. So I won't really call it hate. Yes, I think there is this, bad blood, there is this kind of tension between Nigerians and South Africa, but I won't call it hate. I don't know, but when I get the right word, or when I get the right feeling, or the right word to explain it, I'm going to do a new video about it and talk about this topic extensively. But yes, I still remain on the fact that South Africans don't hate Nigerians. Don't hate. It's not hate. The last one but not the least is funeral cover. Hey, one day someone called my husband on the phone from the bank asking him about a funeral cover. Do you want us to be dirty money monthly and stuff like that for your funeral? When I heard it, I jumped up like, who is talking about funeral? Who wants to kill my husband? Stuff like that. In Nigeria, you don't do that. You don't talk about funeral, you don't talk about death to a young man. Like, it was so shocking to me that it's something so casual here. People pay money monthly for their insurance as a form of insurance. So it was something so strange to me as a Nigerian, because yes, when you die in Nigeria, your family are the ones that will be responsible to, bury you and all of that. But here, I think everything is like per head. It was something so strange and so different for me as someone coming from Nigeria. So yes, that was also something so shocking. So yes, that will be all for now. I have so much fun filming this video, honestly, and I think I'm going to do a part 2 of this because I think there are other things that I want to say, but this video is going to be so long right now, so we're going to cut it short. Let me just see how this video goes, and I think I'll do a part 2 of this. So yes, please make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss the next post, you don't miss the next video, okay? So yes, subscribe and support me. I really appreciate that, okay? Thank you so much, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.